Hi, I'm Daniel from Progressive Plumbing, and today I'd like to tell you what's all involved in remounting a kitchen undermount sink that has become separated from the granite countertop. We often get calls from homeowners saying their stainless steel undermount sink is starting to separate from their countertop and they'd like us to do a repair. The common complaint that I get is they say, I can't find a plumber comfortable to do that. The reason for that is it's a very high risk job, because if you don't do it perfectly, you will crack the granite countertop. Granite countertops are at their most vulnerable at the front where it's narrow, and at the back where it's not only narrow but also there's holes drilled in. And granite cannot flex at all, so if you put too much pressure on the sink, you will break the countertop. That's why most plumbers are scared of doing it. However, we have perfected the art of doing that without cracking your granite countertop. And unfortunately, there's more involved than just reinstalling some silicone and pushing it back up. That's the reason it fell in the first place, and it will just fall again. In order to repair it, you have to take your time and first remove everything surrounding the sink and attached to the sink, which means we got to remove your faucet, soap dispenser, disconnect the garbage disposer, and remove all the drain parts connected to the sink. That in itself is quite a big job. Once that has been done, we got to carefully remove the entire sink, and we have to take our time to make sure we don't break your granite countertop. As soon as the sink's out, then the whole process starts of prepping. We have to clear all the silicone and glue off the underside of the granite and of the sink to get a clean surface to which we can reattach. Now, we're not going to remove this sink because it's pretty sturdy in place, but this is the sink I will just use as a demo. The reason most sinks start to fall is because the original installers merely run a bit of silicone around the edge and then put in 4 blobs of glue to hold it in, essentially trusting that that sink will hang for the rest of its life on silicone and glue and not fall. That will not work. The sink will always come loose. As soon as the sink has been removed and the surfaces has been cleared, we start the process of reinstalling your sink. Now, the big difference is how we install the new sink to make sure it doesn't fall again. We use a series of patented brackets that we install right around the sink. Basically one there, one there, one there, there, and at the front. And these brackets will hold the sink in place. Instead of the sink hanging by the silicone like the original installers did, these brackets are installed, screwed onto the vertical panels structure of the cabinet. And essentially it pushes the sink up, and the weight is transferred to the cabinet walls, which makes it very strong. We also use a bit of silicone which we install underneath merely to prevent moisture from going through and to give you a proper seal. But that is the crucial part, the brackets that we install right around the cabinet to transfer the weight from the granite to the cabinet walls. Now that we've installed your sink with the brackets and run a thin bead of silicone, we start the process of reinstalling your faucet, soap dispenser, garbage disposer, and reconnecting the drain. As soon as all of that has been installed, you're good to start using the sink right away. We just ask the customers not to splash too much for the first 24 hours because we don't want any moisture to touch the silicone while it's drying up, but you can start using the sink right away. Thanks for watching. This is Daniel from Progressive Plumbing. Feel free to call us if you have any questions.